What's good? We got another big heavyweight fight in Saudi this Saturday. Deontay Wilder versus Zhilei Big Bang Zhang. And both of these guys are coming off losses to Joseph Parker. Both of these guys are pretty old, even for heavyweight standard, especially Zhilei Zhang. He's in his 40s. Wilder has seen better days. He's been stopped a couple times by Fury, went through 3 wars with him. Took a beating, frankly, by Joseph Parker. Zhang, even though he's older, seems fresher and more in his... I want to say that this 40-year-old man's in his physical prime right now. Where was this guy 10 years ago? Somebody, please answer me that. But this fight's gonna be a banger. Both of these guys got something to prove after that loss. Both of these guys can crack. We know Wilder's legendary power. Yeah, I'm gonna say legendary power. He's only went to decision twice. Zhang, even though he lost against Parker, he dropped him twice. If it was Wilder, he probably would have got a draw. We saw that in the first Fury fight when he clearly should have lost. And Parker did deserve to win, but man, Zhang made him work for it. And this is something that he's going to make Wilder do. He's going to make Wilder work for it. And we saw in what Parker beat him with was his volume, his speed, and his footwork as well. Keeping him at range and then getting in there, and he even hurt him after he dropped him the first time. He hurt him with the right hand. So Wilder does have that equalizer in that right hand, and Zhilei Zhang is a southpaw, so there's always that possibility. But man, if I can't ride with the Big Bang at this point, I could never ride with him. He's definitely the fresher of the two. It seems that he's more hungry, has more to prove right now. Wilder has seemed to mellow out a lot in recent years, especially after that trilogy with Fury. He took a lot out of both, man. He'll be a fun fight, but just Wilder, he never had that volume, and it's gonna be Zhang following him around the ring throughout however long this fight lasts. So I do these videos on the fly, as you could tell, but I had Zhang winning in the beginning of this, but just thinking about Zhang following Wilder, even though Wilder is not active and won't really throw punches to keep him off. We saw that in the second Luis Ortiz fight. He always has that equalizer. And when you have a guy that is slower, like Zhang, he is susceptible to being caught by that right hand. Just like the 40-year-old, at very least, Luis Ortiz, when they fought. And he might just catch him. But Zhang's going to be active, as we saw in both the JoJo's fight and even in the Parker fight. He's never going to stop winning. Wilder couldn't pull the trigger anymore. Didn't seem... he did seem to that he wanted to win, obviously, but it seemed like he just can't pull the trigger anymore. So I'm going with Big Bang Zhang, even though there's always that possibility of being caught, and we got a southpaw here. But just with activity and a guy, I believe he's never been dropped, correct me if I'm wrong, with a pretty good dang chin. Parker hurt Wilder, never to the point of a stoppage, but he was hurting him. So he never hurt Zhang. He Parker never went for the stoppage like he did against Wilder. I don't think even Andy Lee said that they were gonna go for the knockout against Wilder. They never said that against Zhang. So you got a big Chinese guy with power and activity, and he's a southpaw, and he's ready to fight anybody. So maybe it's just for me. I think it's better for boxing if Zhang won. I'm going with Big Bang Zhang. I'm gonna say it. Zhang by knockout in a minor upset here. He wants it more. He's more active in the ring, and yeah, that's my prediction, man. As much as I want to see Joshua versus Wilder, the ball has passed. We should have got that one. We should have got that one last year. I don't know why they didn't do it, but there's a bunch of dream fights with a Big Bang. How about Big Bang versus Wilder? Let's do it. Thanks everybody for watching. What do you guys think? Peace.